Karma is your spiritual credit report. Karmic debt is the consequences and repercussions of the choices that you have made or that your lineage has made, right? Consequences can be positive and negative, but it is the lingering effects of the choices that are made. And you're bound to cycle through that lingering energy until you learn from it and grow and move into new experiences. Peace and blessings. My name is Trinity, and on this channel I talk about African spirituality and self-improvement. Today we're going to approach the concept of karma in a way that I think may be useful. I've been learning a lot about credit here recently, and naturally as we begin to mature and move into adult things, credit becomes a part of the conversation. But I want to approach it from a spiritual perspective. And from what I've been able to observe, karma is your spiritual credit report. Karmic debt is the consequences and repercussions of the choices that you have made or that your lineage has made, right? Consequences can be positive and negative, and you're bound to cycle through that lingering energy until you learn from it and grow and move into new experiences. But what that requires is for you to begin to attend to your karmic debt or your spiritual credit report. So let's talk about a credit report. Your credit report is like your adult report card, right? And it tells banks, car dealerships, apartments, how responsible are you? Can they trust you with their resources? Can they depend on you to pay back whatever it is that you borrow, or to be responsible in the things that they give you? And having good credit is like having the VIP pass to all of these things, right? Lower rates and more ease of access. The things that have a very large negative effect on your credit report is late payments is number one, and high utilization, right? So what this means is you're not paying your card on time, you're not paying back on what it is that you borrowed in time, or what it is that you have is maxed out. Those two aspects are very important to look at from the spiritual perspective, right? When it comes to the gifts that you have, right? And all gifts stem from the foundational gift of life itself, right? You're here as a human being, you're living, this is a gift, right? But then each of us have uniqueness and gifts and talents that we may have and that we were entrusted with, right? That we've developed, that are supposed to be the means for our elevation, the means for our progress, right? But say we don't use these gifts, right? Or the energy that we should be pouring into those gifts is maxed out in areas of stress and, negativity and drama, bad decisions, vices. Or in the avoidance of our gifts, we will experience discomfort and frustration. And sometimes in the midst of that frustration, we can make bad choices. We can make choices that are unethical, choices that don't serve us or others. And it would be foolish to think that those choices don't have repercussions or they don't have consequences, right? But we can't become apathetic, right? We can't become just okay with living, in ways that are not aligned with our inner self. At some point, if you seek to progress, if you seek to have that freedom, if you seek to have that VIP pass, you have to attend to your spiritual credit report. You have to cleanse your karmic debt. And the way that you do this is by expressing in your actions, your thoughts, and your words a positive transformation, a positive movement and transmutation of negative energy or unaligned energy. So what that means is that you have to think in your mind, say with your mouth, and do with your body in the direction of your intention to improve, to have a better life, to be more at peace, to heal, to deal with the things that you haven't dealt with, right? That expression of a positive transformation. And once you do this, then your ancestors, your spirit guides in nature understands that they can depend on you, understands that you're responsible, understands that now they can gift you with more energy, with more support to move along your path with more ease. But once we express that positive movement towards a higher intention, towards our deeper intentions, then that is when that frustration can be relieved, right? And we can get that VIP pass, right? And this requires you to spend time, identifying the things that weigh on you, right? Identifying the ways in which you may not be acting with the best character. We have to be honest with ourselves, right? My favorite way to do that is through journaling and through writing letters to myself. And then the goal from there is to then identify what we want to replace those things with, right? What do we want to experience differently? And once we identify that point A, or where we are, and that point B, where we want to be, the process in the middle becomes that daily consistent transmutation, or those monthly payments, right? Those consistent payments on your balance. In the context of credit repair, some people have very negative marks, and it takes a process of cleansing, but then rebuilding as well. Some of us may have not made the bad decisions or been unresponsible, but we're underdeveloped, so we still don't get access, right? So for those of us in that stage, we are looking to build, right? But with that said, I hope that this can give you a different way of thinking about karmic debt and this concept of doing shadow work. It's really the basis of what this video is about. Hope this can give you a unique perspective to think about that, and to encourage you to continue your process, embark upon your process, etc. I'm wishing everybody peace and blessings and a progressive time, right? A productive time dealing with whatever it is that you have to deal with, right? Trust in yourself, trust in your talents, trust in your intuition, and all will be revealed. All right? Ashe. Peace. Until next time.